All right, guys, we are live on air, continuing our session of Imperial Assault, where we started off. We're on the second side mission. Imperials won the first aftermath, and the second side or the first side mission. Sorry about the mess, where Han Solo quickly got killed within. I think it was 5 minutes. John, did you time it?
Yeah.
Within the
It
first
was
round, that one
it's
ended pretty quickly.
probably the fastest Imperial Assault mission in the history of this game.
So we quickly jumped to Under Siege, where the Rebels won that game, which John represented the Rebels because Steve had to leave us that day. John, do you want to give us a summary of what happened then?
Yeah, sure. So it was a 8-round game, if I'm not mistaken. The rebels were trying to hold off the Imperial forces, and this was all simulated by these different tokens that were on the map. And essentially, the Imperial forces were trying to collect those tokens. And the way they did that was the Imperial forces had to hold the room that held the token, and at the end of the round be the only one there, or if there was a hero there, a rebel force, the rebel force had to be their card was defeated, so they had already lost all their health at some point. Um, and so Howard got 3 out of the 4 tokens he needed, but the rebel forces just barely held them off. And the Wookiee Garkon put up a final stand against Darth Vader and whooped that black dude's butt. So it was a black machine butt, I should say. So it was a good final match, man. It came down. I didn't think I was gonna hold up, but we just barely survived.
I thought I had 2 attacks for some reason, and even with we ran through it with 2 attacks, but then I realized afterwards, after not killing John, that I didn't even get 2 attacks. So yeah, he pretty much won that one hands down,
Which
no question.
Which I in reading the rules, since eventually I want to be GMing this game, I did come across a little thing about Darth Vader and how he has different things he can do. I think you could have actually choked me with Darth Vader, and then you could have attacked me, and that would only be counted as one attack because the choking thing was a
Right,
special. Yeah.
but I that choke only does 2 damage, so it wasn't enough
Right.
to. Yeah, I thought about it. You're right. You're right. Okay, so the Rebels did win one, and we are now on our second side mission, where the threat level is at 3, and the Rebels chose the side mission for Temptation, which is our young Jedi Padawan's side quest, and it is in Yavin 4, the Wilderness. The nightmares of her mentor's death grow more tense for the young exile Diala Pasil. A dark and corrupt energy remains in the place where the Jedi Master Shu Yen fell. This evil force calls out to Diala, stretching across the vast expanse of the galaxy and haunting her every waking moment. So we are going to side mission 7, where let's see, I'll just go to the mission briefing. So a heavy mist settles about the forest as you travel in silence. A pained expression crosses Diala's features, more than just the sorrow of returning here. There's a darkness here, and you can feel it. All of you can feel it. As you draw near to the place where Diala's master died, ghostly figures, your foes of past and present, rise out of the mist and attack. Rebel mission tokens. You have 8 right here. They are not on Diala's sheet, which I have just underneath the screen here, but they are only accessible by Diala. Their Rebel mission tokens represent inner strength. During each status phase, which is our upkeep phase at the end of every round, Diala discards 1 Rebel mission token. Then she tests. Oh, maybe I should put them on you. Then she tests your eye, which is a blue, green, and yellow die. And just as a reminder, when you do a test of that the eye. I can't remember the specific name of that skill, but when you test that, you roll those dice, and if you get a surge, you pass. If you don't, you fail. And if you fail, you discard an additional rebel mission token. There is a door here that is a only is locked to all figures except Diala. So it's an activation to open, but only Diala can do it. When a hero becomes wounded, Diala discards one rebel mission token for each activation token that hero possesses. So just like our other missions, since we are playing only 2 characters, you guys have the legendary reward, which gives you plus 10 health to your hero. But however, you also get 2 activation tokens, meaning if either one of you become wounded and you have to flip over to the other side, you'll have to discard two tokens at that point. Imperial figures can deploy and reinforce to any empty space. So that's pretty key here. I can deploy anywhere.
That's because they're specters, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's
I was
pretty
wondering
cool.
why I didn't have a deployment spot here. And then the mission will progress when the door to the holocron chamber opens. The mission ends when Diala withdraws, which means you completely die. I have to drain you of both sides of your health, which is a total of 44 points. So and when Diala withdraws or has discarded all rebel mission tokens. And that's it.
So wait, repeat, how do we win again?
The mission will progress when the door to the holocron chamber opens.
Okay.
And then the mission ends when Diala withdraws or has discarded all rebel mission tokens. So you're trying to get to the door.
Yep.
This Nexu is a red Nexu, which he has mobile, meaning he can go over any red terrain. It doesn't matter to him. And he's also bleed, which is if you get a damage, you'll get bleed on you, and if you don't get rid of the bleed, which is to take an action to do that, you'll take a strain every time you do an action. It also has Cleave 2 automatic. Wow. And a Surge for +2. It also has Pounce. Place your figure in an empty space within 3 spaces, then you may perform an attack. Cunning. While defending, apply +1 defense to the defense results for each Surge cancel result. And it can't interact with anything. These are just normal Royal Guard. Oh, sorry. The Elite Nexu has a health of 8 and a speed of 6. The Royal Guard here, they have Reach, and then for Surge they have Stun and +2 damage. They have a health of 8 and a speed of 5. And then these are just regular Stormtroopers with a Surge for +1 damage and +2 accuracy.
And how much threat do you have again?
What do you mean? How much do I have?
Don't you start off? Do you start off with 0 threat, or?
I start off with 0 threat. Yeah.
Okay.
But since you bring that up,
oh,
I have open groups of 3, so these cards. And then I have a special setup. Place 8 rebel mission tokens in Diala's play area, so that's already done. Increase threat by twice the threat level, so I actually get 6. And then and resolve an optional deployment. So I'll go ahead and put out a probe droid. It's a elite probe droid. It cost me 5 to do that. And it's got a health of 7, a speed of 4. And I'm going to put this... I can put them anywhere. So... I'm going to put them right here. And where do you guys want to start? Where do you guys want to spawn? Who wants to be on the main spot.
So, Steve, well, I guess I don't know. The first question is, what are we trying to do?
Well,
What do
just
you
trying
want
to
to
open
do
the
here?
door.
Well, I know I'm not asking what the main mission is. I'm saying, I guess I'm asking, how do we want to accomplish that? So you want to rush the door? You want to take out a few guys? What do you want to do?
I just got a quick question. Are those gray areas, that center area, it's got red around it, are those stairs leading up to that top?
No, they're just stairs. They don't go anywhere.
Oh,
So if you want to come get this box, you'd have to run up there and grab it and then come back this way.
oh, okay. But to get onto near the door, you have to go either left or right.
You have to
Or
go around into
around it.
these. Yep.
Okay. I don't know yet. Not sure which direction makes more sense.
Well, if we head to the cat, he can basically, which I keep calling it a cat. What is that thing again?
Nexu.
Nexu. All right. Probably helps if I'm going to run this game. So if we head to the Nexu, we can get in front of it, or maybe if we strain, we could actually get just past it. But then, I don't know, or could we even do that? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, can we move? Now the Nexu takes up 4 blocks, right? So how does that work when we're moving through it? So like if you're directly in front of it and
let's
you
say
move,
I'm right here and you're trying to get here, that'll take you 5 movement points if you were starting here or right in front of him.
5?
Yep.
It's just like moving through the space, but it's one additional point for each space.
That's correct.
Oh, and he occupies the 4 spaces.
Yep. So you have to go through 2 spaces, so it's automatic 4. They need the one more to get one past him.
Yeah, so it's not possible. We couldn't move through them. We could only get right in front of them. Are you going to keep the Nexu there, Howard, or are you going to put him back? Okay. So we could get right in front of him, but we couldn't move through him. And then we'd have to wait till our next activation to basically move through him. And then, well, actually, that's not a bad strategy, just to try to rush through the Nexu. That's not a bad strategy at all.
We can hit that direction, sure.
Because then Howard has to decide what he's going to do with his troops. Is he going to split them up and try to flank and come around, or is he going to try to trap us in front of the Nexu with them? But those troops, they're going to have to fire at a distance. They wouldn't be close enough to melee. Like maybe one of them could melee us.
The guards have reach too, so they can hit us, no problem. Well, at least one of them can. But yes.
Alright.
Do you want to be up front, or do you want me
Wookiee Smash.
Wookiee Smash up front? So I'll be on the spawn point.
Okay.
Which one?
Closer. Closer to the door.
To the left.
There you go. Okay, so move me in front of the Nexu.
You're
and
charging?
then I'm gonna charge with one of them so I can at least do one attack on it. Actually, wait, I could strain twice, right? And not have to spend that second movement action, right? Because that was only 6.
Yep, you could.
Yep, so I'm going to do that then. I guess I'm full of strain, but I'll get to attack twice. Okay, so that's a red and a yellow. Let's do this, Howard. Show me what your cat got. I got 3 attack and 2 surges. I don't know, Steve. He's rolling off camera. I don't know about this.
I got 1.
1 block.
Yeah.
So 2 hits go through for sure. And then I'm going to pierce 1 and remove a strain.
So what's the total?
3 hits. And I should
3
only have
hits.
3 strain.
Is that 5?
Okay. And okay, that's his health. Yep. Okay. I'm going to attack again then. That's pretty good. Could be better. 3 hits and 2 surges.
Miss.
Ah, that sucks.
All right, so you're done.
Could you use one of the surge to cover a strain?
Oh, oh yeah, good question.
Hey, Daddy, why do you have earphones?
That is a good question. I don't know.
Daddy, I said, why do you have earphones?
What was that called? What was that roll called? Is it just like a dodge?
Dodge
It's
is
just called
correct.
dodge, but it's under combat, I think, because it's not.
Yeah.
There's no dodge keyword. What?
I know you did not just come over there and slam the doors instead of helping me with the annoying children.
I am.
You just screamed in their face when you were in there too. I don't even want to hear it. Ooh, I'm still right here.
John, any luck?
Wonder if it's under defense. No.
It says during a campaign, a hero performing an attack may spend 1 surge to recover 1 strain. But it can't. It dodges it. Let's just go with you can. I don't.
Okay.
We'll just keep going.
Yep. I'll see if I can find something. So I should have 2 strain then.
Yes.
I mean, instead of going through all this complicated stuff, Howard, we could just pretend you didn't roll that.
Let me think about it. No, I'm good. All right.
Who are you activating?
That's what I'm thinking about. Give me a second.
There's no good decision here, Imperial scum.
All right, so I'm going with stormtroopers. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's shooting at Diablo. I got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm good. So 2 attack and 1 surge.
Okay. Cancel the surge.
Okay, so 2 Actually, I won't do it this time. Okay, so that's 2.
Okay.
Right, and then 1, 2. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. And he's going to shoot. I've got my distance, and it's 3 in a surge.
Okay. Block and cancel the surge.
Okay, so 2. And then 1, 2, 3. Four.
Just a block there.
Okay, so 3. Or do you want to reroll?
That's what I'm debating on. No, I'll keep it for now.
Okay.
So 3.
All right.
So I
you're-
did look that up in the rule book. We played it right.
Okay, cool. All right, Steve, you're up.
So cleave is adjacent to characters, right? Adjacent to your character.
Adjacent to the attacking character.
The attacking character, okay. I'm trying to figure out how to do this.
Howard, was that 7 damage that Steve took?
Yes.
That was 7 damage.
Yep. Let's strain. Let's strain twice to move. One up left and up north again. So northwest and then north. Yep. And then I think I want to attack. Do I want to do that? Maybe I should just move up there. You know what? Just make me move. I'm gonna not use strain. I'm just gonna move. Move me up one more space. So that'd just be a normal move. And then let's go ahead and attack that middle guy. So do I use my ability or not? They have 1 black dice.
1 black die.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. I'll just attack like normal. So
Okay.
green and yellow.
Oh, like normal?
Yep. And I'll roll. 1 damage, 2 surge.
Cancel a surge.
Okay, so then 1 damage goes through, and I've got 2 surges. 1
Oh,
surge
yeah,
is going for cleave.
2 surges, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
One's
Who are
going
you
to
going
be
to
for
cleave?
cleave. And the other, how much damage does he have?
They're all 3.
All 3. Let's do +2 damage. Let's just take him out.
Oh, wait, I canceled the surge.
Oh, crap, that's right. Only 1 surge. Then there's cleave and 1 damage.
So who are you cleaving?
Oh, it's only... Oh, it was all adjacent guys next to
No,
it.
it's just you choose one.
Oh, my bad. Because I didn't have to move. Oh, well. Let's just do the guy up north? Sure.
This guy?
Sure.
Okay. That was it?
Yep.
Right.
Steve, you could strain 2 to move on the other side of them, couldn't you?
Yep.
I'm kind of thinking you may want to consider that. Because we don't want you to die in this mission. And he's already activated those stormtroopers, so once you're on the other side of them...
You still have a movement point left, also.
Oh, actually that makes sense then.
So you can move... Yeah, move 1 and strain 1, yep.
Yep, let's do that.
Whoa, wait. You want to...
2 strain.
He wants to... It would be 3 movement points to go through? Oh,
yeah, 2 for that space and 1 more.
One more?
Put him down. Put him down 2 spaces.
So you strain 3?
Yep. No, I only strained 2. I have 1 movement point left.
Okay, you go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
No.
Strain.
No, I only have speed 4. No, what are you talking about? We can do that.
He only moved 3 spaces.
Howard. I know. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, but he's not moving north like that.
Oh,
that's
where
not
are you
what
going?
he's doing. We'll put him back down.
Oh, I see. So
Yep.
you're going to strain 3.
Twice.
Wait. So 1. Okay, got it.
Yep.
Yeah, and actually he can move diagonally down 1 more space too. He wouldn't have to end there. Like he could go down 1 space. Yep. That would be better.
All right. Nexu is going to place your figure in an empty space within 3 spaces. So he's going to pounce right here and perform an attack on Diala. Three in a surge. Oh, sorry, yeah. Sorry, it was a...
That's going to cancel that surge. So I'll be taking 3.
You already rolled?
Yeah, I rolled just to cancel. I'm trying to figure out if I want to re-roll it.
Okay.
What do you think, John? Can you only attack once with Nixu or twice?
Only once.
Yep. All Imperial forces can only do 1 attack. Heroes can do 2 attacks in a turn.
So I think I'm going to...
One quick question, or one quick thing before you make a decision.
Okay.
If I land a hit on you, you're automatically bleeding, and I'm also going to cleave 2.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to spend 1.
Yeah. I was going to say, I'm not worried about the cleave. The bleeding would suck more than anything.
Yeah. Ugh, got nothing. And 1 more. Back to normal. Okay, whatever, I'll just deal with it.
So 3?
Yes, 3.
So 3...
So I'm at -10, and I have spent 4 endurance. 4 strain, sorry.
Yep, and you have a bleed, and Chewbacca, Garkin gets 2 damage.
Dude, that's pretty insulting. I mean, do all Wookiees look alike to you?
Pretty much.
Wow, that says a lot about you, Howard.
Yeah, you guys all look alike to me, sorry. So bleeding, during your activation, after you resolve an action, other than the action listed below, you suffer 1 strain. You can use an action to discard this condition. Okay, and I'm going to... let me see what mobile means again. The movement of the large figures in this one confuses me. Figures that have this keyword ignore additional movement costs when entering difficult terrain and spaces containing hostile figures. They can also enter impassable and blocking terrain and can end their movement in a space containing impassable or blocking terrain. Wow. If a figure with mobile occupies a space containing blocking terrain, line of sight can be traced to that figure, spaces can be counted to that figure, and adjacent figures can attack that figure. Thank you. All right, so he's moving back. That was his first move action, so he's just moving back here.
Okay.
Look, Mommy, look. There's a black guy.
All right, you guys' turn.
Yeah, Mommy, a campfire set.
Well, the big question, Steve, do I go for the Nexu or the door?
You can't do anything with the door.
You can't open the door. You can only clear the door for me.
You're just gonna stand in front of the door.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to take out the guards around it, or at least work on them.
I would take a next you. Try that roll first and see what happens.
No, that's only for toy bear. Yeah. Have a beer. A beer.
What are you doing, John?
Yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll take out the cat.
Okay.
Well, or at least do one roll against them. Nice. 4 hits, 2 surges. This could do it.
Shit.
Oh. That will do it unless you have a special card. That'll do it, and I can remove a strain too.
My Mimo.
No, I don't have anything.
I just lost my Mimo.
Okay.
This one.
Yep, so cat is dead, and I'll remove a strain. So he already activated the stormtroopers. So I could do another charge action against one of those royal guards.
Mm-hmm.
Or I could just backtrack it and get that crate.
Straining once to get that crate isn't a bad idea.
Yeah, because it could be like a med kit or something for you.
Mm-hmm.
And 50 credits.
Yep, and even if we lose, we get 50 bucks, which is good.
Okay, strain 1. Now, is opening the crate in like an action?
Yes.
Okay, yep, I'll do it.
Okay. Emergency med pack.
Speaking of which,
Nice.
apparently you're one with the Force.
Mommy, I think I'm
Emergency med pack.
I don't do all that.
So I got to do a rest action to use those, and I got to get next to Steve. Okay.
Yep.
So as long as you don't die this turn, Steve, or die after the end of your second activation, I should be able to hook you up with some health here.
Cool.
Because I can use the portable med kit and the emergency med pack.
Mm-hmm.
So I can get you 8 health back.
I think it's Howard's turn.
Okay,
Yep.
you're done? This is
Oh, yeah,
this
that-
okay with being right there?
Yep. Oh yeah. I mean, there's nothing else I can do. Yep.
Okay, Well, I think you could have moved here, so I don't care if you. I don't know if you care or not, but
No, I like where I'm at. I'll stay there.
all right, cool.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to go with the probe droid. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see. 1, 2. Sorry, where was he? 1, 2, 3. He'll stay right there.
Is he mobile too?
Yes.
Okay.
And Diala, he has targeting computer while attacking. You may reroll 1 attack die. Reroll this one. So 4 and a surge.
Okay. Just a cancel. Yeah, let me try my luck. I will spend my last strain there. Reroll it. Same thing. Okay.
What was it?
Same result, just a cancel. So 4 damage, you said?
Yep.
Okay.
So 4, and then I'm going to move 1. Shit. Doesn't really matter. You have reach anyway, so I'll just go right there. And I'm done.
Okay. So is this the second
Activation for you.
activation for me? Okay. Let's go ahead and spend 1 for the bleed.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think I'll just rest for the others. So that's gonna be all 5 endurance coming back.
Okay.
Now, after you do that, can you still strain?
Yes.
Steve, get next to me, because then
Strain
I'll
1.
do a rest action. Yes, because then I'll do a rest action and heal you.
Sure.
So you're gonna go right here.
Yep. And that's the end of the round, right?
Nope.
Oh yeah, you got the roll guards.
Yep. So this one's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mr. Wookie, whatever your name is,
Chewie's
attacking
cousin.
you. Let me see. Okay, nothing I can apply here. So 4 and 2 surges.
I got dodge.
Wait,
No.
you didn't roll white.
I know, I'm just kidding. I blocked 1 attack, so.
All right. So 4, 5, 6, and stun. Or sorry, 3, 4, 5, and stun.
Five and stun.
Yeah. And then the other one's going to 1, 2, 3, and Diala.
Mm-hmm.
Five.
Nothing. Let's reroll that. So 2 strain. Then I got a block and a cancel. So that's gonna take 4 from that.
I would keep it, man, because that's the last attack he can do, and then
Okay.
we can heal you up.
Okay, I'll take the 4.
You're at 18. You have 4 left currently.
Yes.
All right. All right, that's a round. So we're going to increase the threat by 3. I'm at 4. Ready up everything. You guys don't have anything to ready up.
Oh, wait, I should be focused, right? Because you hit me for like 5.
Sure.
Yep.
Is that in 1 attack? I think it.
What's
Oh,
that,
well, it
Steve?
doesn't matter because it would. Well, not necessarily. Yeah, it was.
No, it was in 1 attack. In 1 attack, he did 5 damage to
That's
me.
right. You only attacked you once with that. You're right.
Yep.
Oh yeah, ready. You guys, your activation comes back. Baby, can you put him to bed, please?
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out what we're going to do next turn, but unfortunately with that stun, I don't think I'm going to get a lot done.
Yeah, not done your turn.
Why do you care if I'm in the room? I'm not making any noise.
Oh, the
I
next
think
one's gone.
the stormtroopers might be the biggest threat.
Let's see. Deploy and reinforce. I really can't do much right now, so I'm not doing anything there. End of round. So, Steve, you need to choose. One of the following. You can either discard 1 rebel mission token and move up to 2 spaces and perform 2 attacks. Wow. Or you can't do this one because you don't have anything to claim, but you can claim 1 rebel mission token, and each other hero within 3 spaces of her recovers 2 health and 2 strain. Actually, you know what? We'll say that.
Don't have to do an observation test first, or what was
Right.
told?
So we'll just say during each status phase, Diala discards 1 rebel mission token. So we'll say you discarded 1, so you can choose whether you want to do the discard another one and do your move 2 spaces and perform 2 attacks, or you can do claim 1 rebel mission token. Each other hero within 3 spaces recovers 2 health and 2 strain. So other than you, and then Imperial player chooses 1 figure to perform 1 move and 1 attack.
So wait, if Steve does the move 2 spaces and 2 attacks, is that outside of his normal activations?
Yes. We're all in status phase right now, but you give up a rebel token.
How many does he currently have right now?
He's
after
got
you remove the
7. 8 total.
When do we do that one test, though? I'm confused.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead and do it now.
And how many dice is that?
You're gonna
Green,
roll
yellow, blue, I think?
a blue, a green, and a yellow.
Yep.
And you need a surge. You just need 1 surge.
Yep. Got 2 surges on that roll.
Okay, you're good. So that was that. That was just discard. So at the end of every round, you're gonna have to discard 1, and then you're
Okay.
gonna do that test.
Okay.
And then right now you have to make a choice between either discarding 1 or getting that 1 back.
I don't think it makes sense to discard one. It makes sense to get it back, right, John?
Well,
If you get it back, each other hero. So John will heal 2 health and 2 strain, but I get to move 1 figure, 1 move and 1 attack.
Oh, I thought that was only
Right.
for the second part.
No.
Oh.
right. So, Steve, I think you do want to discard one because you could try to take out a couple more stormtroopers. You know, like you could just move diagonally 1 space, attack twice, and then diagonally move right back next to me, and you didn't activate at all. Because Howard's got you down to 4 health.
Yep.
So I
Well,
think
I
if
don't
he's
have
gonna,
to move. I'll discard one, do an attack.
yeah, I'm just thinking if he's gonna attack you with anything, he's gonna try to take you out with the stormtroopers. Especially after I rest and you get that 8 health back. You know, I think those stormtroopers would be the best way to bring you back down.
I can throw my stuff too, but I'm guessing if I exhaust it now, I have to wait 1 whole round before it untaps.
Your dancing weapon, you mean?
Yeah.
That's just an action.
No, I have to tap it too, I thought, isn't it?
I'm not seeing it.
No, it's
wait,
one
I'm
attack.
confused with the symbols.
It's 1 attack, 1 strain is what it is.
Yep.
1 action, 1 strain. But you don't get
Yep.
any actions though. So can he actually do that? Because these aren't an action; these are attacks.
No, you can only attack. You're right, John.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the other thing you could do, Steve, is you could move 2 around me and distance yourself and kind of use me to block and do 2 attacks on one of those royal guards. That would be another thing.
Well, I can hit the stormtroopers and a royal guard, the one closest to me, and that actually I think you could hit almost everybody except for that stormtrooper that's south. So I've got reach, I think.
I would almost say
There's a wall.
Oh, I can't hit the far one either. So can't hit the far royal guard. I
You
can't
can
hit
hit
this.
this guy. You can hit this guy. You can't, and you
Oh,
can hit
that's
him.
too far. Okay, yeah. So I hit one of
I would almost say you just do 2 attacks on that one royal guard and then just try to move around me and use me as a wall, and then I'll just try to clean up the rest of those royal guards, and then the door is wide open to us at this point.
attack with that royal guard is closest.
Yeah, and just move me or move around me and use me as a barrier.
And it's just an attack. I can't do any special stuff. Okay, so it's just a green yellow. I could spend strain, but I think I need that for re-rolling dice.
I don't
How much
know
health
that
does
you
this
can
have?
do that. This isn't like a normal. You get 2 moves. You get 2 movement points, and you get 2 attacks. That's it.
Yep. You don't
This
get
is not
any
a normal
actions.
phase.
Right.
Yeah, those aren't actions. Those are just spending strain.
You can't strain to move if that's what you're thinking about.
No. I'm talking about precise strike.
I don't think you'd be able to though, because this isn't a normal turn.
It's
And that's
part
a
of an
special
attack, though.
ability.
When you declare an attack, so I would say it's valid.
Oh, because of that. Yeah,
It's
because
part
of
of an
that.
attack. Yep,
Okay, yeah, that makes
it's not
sense.
an action.
You think it's worth it?
You're going after the Royal Guard?
Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell, man? Do it. Let's see what happens.
Oh.
So you're
Yeah.
doing 2 strain.
Sure. What's the worst that can happen? So I roll a green and a yellow. Yep. So let's see what happens. 2 and 1. 2 damage and one surge.
They have a health of 8.
So I can use that 1 surge to get plus 2 damage. So let's do 4.
Okay.
And Steve, are you using the Armored Gauntlet or the staff right now?
That was the armor
Armored
gauntlet.
Okay,
He has no reason to use the staff unless he needs to reach.
Right.
right.
In that case, I don't know what else to do.
Attack again. Kill him. Finish
Okay.
him.
This will be just a normal attack. Rolling dice. 3 damage and 2 surge. So you can roll your dice, Howard.
I get plus. I have a protector ability, which, while a friendly figure is defending and you are adjacent to the targeted space, apply +1. So this guy is protecting him right now.
Okay.
Two, three.
Okay. So then let's do Pierce to get through it. And then you can either do Stun, +2 damage, or Cleave.
Stun.
You have nothing to cleave.
Oh, right, so it can't Cleave. Yeah,
Yeah,
let's do
and
Stun.
Stun would be better anyway, because then it forces him to figure out what he wants to do.
And then I have 2 movement now.
What? How much damage did you do?
It would just be 1 in the stun.
Yes, and you have 2 movement points. I'm guessing you want to go back here?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. All right. Round dial is advanced to 2, and you guys are up.
All right, we gotta heal. We gotta heal you, Steve. So I'm thinking I go first here.
Okay.
So I'm gonna remove my stunned,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna rest. And I'm gonna use both the med. Excuse me. I'm gonna use both
Hang
the
on.
med
Slow,
kit.
slow down, John. So let me take the 2 strain off, and then you get 2 health back. So you're at 5. Okay, and then now you want to use both.
Yep, use them both and use them on Steve. So he gets 8 back, and he loses a strain.
Okay. So your portable med kit is depleted, and your emergency med kit is used up. Steve gets 8 back, and a strain off. Okay.
Okay, that's all for me. And then Steve, I'm thinking if you can on your turn, you're just gonna run to the door.
All right, I'm doing the probe droid. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's going to attack Steve. This guy can re-roll 1 attack. I'm going to re-roll this one. So 2 damage and 4 surges.
Okay. Block and a cancel. So you've got it's 1 damage and 4 and 3 other surge. What do you think, John? Reroll? Maybe.
Sorry, I'm calming a screaming child.
Oh, okay. What's the abilities on that droid again?
He's got mobile, automatic.
Well, just the surge one, sorry.
Surges for +2 damage for 1, pierce 2 for 1, and then recover 2 for 1. Which obviously I can't recover, so I basically have the pierce 2 and the 2 damage.
Yeah.
The others are all wasted.
Yeah, you know what? What the heck? I'm going to spend it to reroll.
Okay.
No, same thing.
So a block and a surge cancel.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. No, wait. So sorry. Pierce 2, so that pierces through your one block,
Mm-hmm.
and then so 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
And that's done.
Okay. Well, that helped us survive a little bit longer. I'm thinking you just mad dash it, Steve. What does it take to open the door, Howard?
An
I couldn't
action.
reach the door anyway. Even if it was open, I couldn't reach the door.
Well,
Only force feed.
Yeah, but you can't strain.
I can, but I'll be maxed out. I think I want to do a rest for sure.
I mean, what if you didn't rest and you used everything to get up there? It's going to cost you 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think you can make it, man.
With strain, I only can do one strain. Because it's 1, 2, 3.
I don't think you
4.
got a strain.
I got one strain, but I won't be able to make it. Because I have to be in the front 2 spaces in front of the door, right?
No, you can be right here and do it.
Oh, I guess I could.
Yeah, I mean, if that's our objective, I'd say let's do our objective, right? Everything will be behind you at that point. I'm assuming Howard's going to get something, right? He's going to open that door, and there's probably going to be a bunch more guys that are going to come out and everything. But if you stay here and fight, he's going to activate the Royal Guards, and then he's just going to whack at you and take you out.
Okay. Okay, try it. So I'm Stern's out. I'll go up there.
Strain 1.
Yep, and open the door.
And then you're going to open the door. All right. When the door to the holocron chamber opens, in the darkness stands a ghostly figure of Shu Yin, Diala's master. Diala, please, he cries. You must come back. Screaming in agony, the spirit's form changes, flowing onward and taking the shape of a familiar, terrible foe. Upon seeing this, Diala releases a cry of sorrow and leaps forward to attack. Da, 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 da.
Oh, God.
Da, 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 da,
Good thing I
da,
can't
da.
Yeah, and you didn't hear about his stats from the last game. Oh
Nope.
man.
However, his so when Darth Vader suffers damage equal to twice the threat level, he is defeated and the mission ends. The threat level is 3, so you only need to get 6 damage on him.
Oh.
It's not as bad as it seems. This is like Luke's
Vision.
encounter with Darth Vader on the
Empire Strikes Back.
Dagobah. Yep.
The one scene that everyone forgets.
Dude, Howard, you're fired. We need a new GM. Let's go.
Why am I fired? I said the name.
Yeah, Dagbaugh's right. You got it.
Yeah, you're fired,
How do
sir.
you not remember the Star Wars, key points from the film?
That's the one that most people forget. Because it's kind of like, wait, I don't know, awkward when it pops up.
Where did I just
Yeah,
put my...
just wait till I GM and you guys give me all kinds of crap for everything I don't know.
Okay. So that's it for Steve.
Mm-hmm.
But you have another activation left.
And John does too.
Yeah, actually, isn't this the part where you just give up?
All right. Oh, by the way, he's got a speed of 4. He's got a defense of 2 black dice, attack of 2 reds and a yellow. He's got surges for 1 for pierce 3 and another for +2 damage. He's got actions to do brutality, which is perform 2 attacks. Each attack must have a different target. And also force choke, which is choose a hostile figure in your sight. That figure suffers 2 damage and 1 strain.
Meh. He's pretty badass.
Yeah.
All right, I need to get these guys before John kills them. So, shit, he's got a stunned. Yep. So, lose the stunned. He's gonna attack John.
Roll it up, son.
3 and 2 surges.
A block 2.
So 1, 2, 3, and a stun. And then this guy's going to 1, 2, 3. Four. And he's going to attack Diala. Two and 2 surges.
Cancel surge.
So 2 and a stun.
Okay.
You guys are up.
Now this is where it gets tricky.
Hey, who did I activate after the... Was it the next
droid.
suit?
The droid was the last one you did.
I did the droid first? No. I mean, who did I do after you moved, John? Didn't you go first?
Mm-hmm.
So I moved the droid in. That's right. The droid's used. Okay, sorry.
Yep. Man, he's already cheating, huh, Steve? Jeez. He's got Vader out and he still needs to cheat? Alright.
Well, you're stunned though. That's unfortunate.
I know.
You're focused, though.
Yeah, do I have to spend the focus, or can I choose to hold it?
You have to choose. You have to use this focus.
I mean, only when you
you did-
attack, though. If you don't attack, you
Yeah.
don't.
Well, attack or attribute test.
Okay.
So I'm thinking I just rush up to Vader then,
I
and
would.
then remove the stun.
That's what I would do.
Yeah. So Howard, can you move me next to Steve? And I'm gonna remove the stun.
Yep.
Next minute, you'll be in front of me. Oh, you probably don't be looking right at him.
I laugh at death.
Oh, it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
So, Steve, you're full on strain, right?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to force choke you
For 3?
for 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Come get me, fools. Okay.
And that's an action to choke, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oh shoot, man, you're stunned too.
Yep. So it's my activation?
Yes.
Can you run up there? Can you still run up there and attack him, Steve?
Not with stun. So one action is for stun for sure. 'Cause that's obvious. You have to do it.
You can rush without doing anything, but then you still have it.
Oh, true. And I think I might just have to rest. I'm not sure if there's anything else I can do.
I still, if he's moving Vader away, I think you just move towards him, man, because you got 3 health left and you're full of strain. We lose the game if you lose all
If
your
I'm
health
completely dead.
twice.
Right.
Right. So we can have you get knocked out once and we'll still be okay. I almost think you rush up on Vader and stay right on him. Don't let him leave. Cause unfortunately I'm already, 4 steps behind him, but at least you can be right there. I don't know.
It's a
Tough
tough one,
call.
man.
Because he's probably thinking
I do
he's
need
probably
move.
think he's probably thinking, right, that he can just keep moving Vader around in a circle, right, and have us chase him and then use all of his other stuff to take us out. That's probably what he's planning to do right now in his head.
Get out of
He's
my
laughing.
head, John. How
I
are
know
you
that.
doing this? I don't
I
like
know. I know that's what you're thinking. So I think one of us has to stay on him. I mean, I can always move the other way, and we can try to pin him down, I suppose, and that'll throw things off.
No, that makes sense. Let's just move just south of the crate. That's a pretty good spot, actually.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, how you doing there? Zoom, zoom, zoom.
I got fists on, so I don't know how that works.
And you had to get rid of your stun before you did that, so
Yep.
that would have been your.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Wow. 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And that's it for them. Okay.
May I do that one test?
Increase threat. Let's go ahead and do that. So you lose one, and then do
God.
your test.
I failed.
Okay, you discard another. Okay, that's it for this. Okay, so sorry.
So
Ready
if he
everything.
so if he fails the test, then he can't do the decision thing.
No, that was just at the end of last round.
Oh, that was just the one round.
That was just at the end of last round. Yep. Okay. Let's see. So you guys are down to half of your rebel tokens, and let's see. It's time for me to see if I can deploy. So is it 1?
But if you deploy, you're gonna have to spend threat, right? And then the amount of damage we have to do to Vader drops, right?
Yeah.
Mommy's going to change the sheets.
Okay. Why are you telling me?
Because she's going to need some help.
Oh, she needs help. Okay. I started off with. I'm trying to figure out how much threat I'm supposed to have because I started out with 0. I was supposed to go up to twice that to go up to 1 for the probe droid. I didn't deploy anything last turn, so I was back at 4. And then now at the end of this round, I should be at 7. Okay, that's right. Now.
Yep, that's right. Because you had 4 last time. I remember that.
I'm going to deploy the Nexu. He's coming back for 6. Rawr. Why is there not an 8-sided die in this thing? Man.
So what's your threat at?
I'm back at 1 now. I was at 7. There we go. Okay. So this guy's got 8 health. Chessex makes some mini polyhedral dice too. So how's that? Can you see that?
No, it's
Yeah,
okay.
you
You can
can.
just tell us. No big deal.
All right.
Yep.
Okay. And there's no end of round effects. We're going to round 3, and you guys are up. Can you guys give me one quick minute?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
You figure out what you're going to do, and I'll be right back.
So if either of us can go first, I think it makes sense for me to go first.
Yeah, you go. I mean, he gave us the game here, because all you got to do is just get 2 hits on Vader.
I know. I'd rest, and then I could throw my
Yes.
thing because it gives a blue, green, and yellow.
You can rest and do a precision strike, right?
Precision strike with a throw.
Yep. Yeah, I mean that's it. This should win the game for us.
I'd be surprised if it doesn't, because that means the range doesn't matter, but the additional surge would be helpful.
Right. Yep.
Worst case scenario, I can stun him.
Hey, he's pulling a Weber here, man.
All right, fellas.
Okay. So I'm going to rest.
Okay.
And then I'm going to precision strike and throw. So it's going to be 4. And is it 4? No, it's 3.
Wait, what are you doing?
I'm using my dancing weapon and with precision strike.
So you just did 3. Why are you? May I ask why you're using dancing weapon?
Because it gives me a blue die.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Okay, cool.
So then
And he's definitely 100% 100% attacking Vader.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what the dancing weapon requires. 1. Yeah. So I'm minus. So I only have 2 strain left because I used 3 for that. 2 for precise strike and 1 for dancing weapon.
That's correct.
Okay. See what happens. 2 and 2.
Just when I need a 3, 2. So you have two surges.
That's
Well,
it.
I could do Pierce
Yeah.
and then
Pierce and 2 damage. That's it.
yeah.
What are
We
you talking
succeeded,
about? That's
right?
it.
You have a threat level of 1.
No, it's the current threat level times 2. It doesn't change based on how much threat I use. Because if that was the case, I would just keep building up my threat level, and I'd have like 12 hit points. It's the current threat level. If you look at the campaign guide, it's got the threat level of the mission we're on. We're on 3 right now, so it's 6. I have 6 health.
Oh. Okay, but he still hits you for 3 then.
He still
Or do
hits
you
me
want me
for
to stun him?
Oh, yeah, stun him. Yeah, definitely stun him. Hit him for 2 and stun him.
Yep.
Well, that was still a good play for us, even if we didn't win. So,
Any chance you guys would let me retcon a deployment because I'm an idiot, or are we?
What did you want to do?
I want to retcon my deployment of this guy.
Oh, it doesn't change anything we're doing, so probably it's fine. I'm okay with it.
Might.
yeah, what the heck?
One space over.
1 space over? Yeah, let's see what happens.
That crate was
The
south.
crate
one.
was, the crate was back up a space, Howard.
Yeah, it's right here, right?
No, it was south one.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Unless it was the wrong position last round.
No, you're right. All right. So he was stunned. Vader's moving. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's your turn.
Yeah, we'll keep.
Ah, now I see why you did that. Yeah, that would have been a horrible placement otherwise.
Yep.
So I think I double back, Steve. What do you think? Are you
I
worried?
don't. I think you should go forward because he's stunned. He can't move anymore. We each have another activation.
Okay.
I mean, you can charge and nix you right now.
Wait, no, he's not stunned because he already moved Vader.
Yeah.
Well, he's stunned and moved, so he can't go any further.
Right. I'm not moving anymore.
We have 3 activations.
So
not
so
far
here's
away.
here's the thing, Steve. If I move twice, I can end up behind his stormtroopers, like right behind him, and then I'm 1, 2, 3, 4 away from Vader. If I go forward, I'm 1, 2, 3, 4 in front of the cat, and then I have to spend 4 plus a strain to get on the other side of the cat, on the Nexus. Sorry.
I would almost go through if you could, but if you spend another strain, you could be next to Vader then.
I could be next to Vader and I could attack him once this turn, and then I could attack him twice next turn. Yeah, that's actually pretty good, isn't it?
That makes sense. That's what I would do.
So I should be able to. So Howard, I'm going to strain 1, and then I'm going to move. Wait, I can't actually. Can I strain yet? I don't think I can use the strain yet.
Why not?
Well, because of how the movement points play out. So don't strain. Put me back. And then instead, I'm just going to move 4 and get right up next to the Nexu. Yeah, and then I'm gonna charge and spend 2 strain, and then 1 additional strain to move forward next to Vader and attack him.
Why? You don't need to do another strain.
Yeah. You're
Oh, I
there in
don't?
1,
4.
2, 3, 4.
Oh, sweet. Okay, cool, perfect. And then I'm still have my focus, so I'm gonna spend that. And then I still have ferocity. So when you're focused, add 1 red die to your pool instead of 1 green die.
Oh,
This
God.
attack
That's
also
not looking good.
Rookie smash!
2 red and 1 yellow, right? Alright, here we go. Come on, end it, Wookie. Holy cow. I have 7 hits and 1 surge.
That's it.
Yep. Oh.
Man.
So
That was-
did that make up for Han Solo, Steve?
It does make it a Han Solo, yes.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know what I
funny.
could have done any better.
No, you played smart. You
I-
played very smart.
I thought that this mission would be on the at least harder at this point, but it almost would have been better for me for you guys to have done it later because of the threat level thing. Because Vader with
Yep.
6 health, yeah, I don't know.
No, there wasn't.
And
I don't think there was a whole lot more. I mean, maybe the only other thing you could have tried is using your Imperial guards to like block the hallway, so it would cost more to move through them. But besides that, I don't think there was anything else you could have done.
that wasn't really stopping you guys, though. I mean, I don't think movement's really that much of an issue here.
Well, but what I mean is, if it would have took us an extra additional turn to open that door, you could have saved up more threat, right? For
I
Vader's
think I
health.
should have put him right there, and that might have helped me a little bit more, but I don't know. You could have gotten strained through that anyway, so
Right.
Right.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I could have done. All right. So,
No, that was pretty good.
when Darth Vader is defeated, Diala pauses, kneeling before the ghostly vision of her master's killer. She whispers, "Please, master, forgive me." At her words, the spirit vanishes and the mist sinks into the ground. The sense of darkness fades, and all that remains is an object upon the nearby pedestal. You receive Shu Yin's lightsaber, son of a bitch. Man, this thing is so awesome. So I'm guessing you're going to get rid of your plasteel staff.
Probably.
Because I think you can only... Well, I guess... Oh, what did Donnie say? You can carry as much as you want?
You can only have 2 things for each mission, but you still have it in your back pocket, kind of.
Got it. Yeah.
Yep.
Shu Yin's lightsaber, a blue and a red. You have Pierce 3, and then +1 damage, and Cleave 2 for a surge. Well, the Pierce 3 is 1 surge, and then the
Yeah,
+1
it is.
damage and Cleave 2 is 1 surge, which is amazing. When you use Foresight, the attacker suffers 1 damage after the attack resolves. Wow!
Oh, mama.
So, but I wonder if that stacks. That seems ridiculous.
Well, it's probably only once per attack.
That's what I would think, but then that makes me wonder if you can reroll more than once for Foresight.
That's a good question.
Well, okay, so it says when you use Foresight, so when you use Foresight, the attacker suffers 1 damage after the attack resolves. So it's just 1 total no matter. That's how I'm reading it.
Yeah, because it's when the attack resolves. It doesn't matter how many times you did it,
Right,
just when
right.
you do it. Yep, that
When
makes
you
sense.
use that. Yep.
Yeah, because otherwise it'd be too good.
This legendary thing makes me question, like with Yala being the focus, like I could have killed her twice by now, but the
Oh, what the hell?
legendary giving
Yeah.
10. So like if you had, let's say you had 2 more characters, or even 1 more character. If you have 1 more character, you're playing on heroic, which is you get +3 health instead of 10. Now you could have used 1 more character to kind of to be a buffer, but at the same time, Diala is only 15 instead of 22.
Mm-hmm.
So it almost seems like with the legendary, some of these missions where you're focusing on 1 person, that's more of an advantage to the heroes. That's the only thing I can think of. I don't know. Either way.
No, I see what
Yeah,
you're saying. That makes sense.
I think it balances out a little bit too, though, because if we did have a 3rd or 4th character, it's like so this mission would be awesome with 4 characters because you just split them up. You go 2 and 2, and then that completely splits up your forces, unless you focus them all on Diala. But in that case, then we basically divert all of your troops to one side of the map. So, I mean, I think in the end, based on how the tactics would play out, I think it would end up balancing out.
I would still focus on Diala because I don't care if you split up. If you split up, I'm still going after Diala because she's the only one that can open the door.
Right.
If I focus on her, she's the one I need to take care of. Like,
Right.
you can go run around the map all you want. I don't care about your other 2 people.
Yeah, but I mean, like with being able to do 8 movements a turn, at an activation, technically you could do 10 movements with a couple strains. It's not going to take her long to get to that door. So even if you send all your troops to her, so like I said, I'm thinking it balances out a little bit more.
I think it balances out on most missions, but I think Howard's right 100% on the fact that if you're going for 1 hero, the legendary helps a lot more than the balance does. I think you're right, Howard. Because like most missions, you have to hit everyone to the damage side.
Right.
So that's even. That
Everyone's
evens out.
equal.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I think you're right.
I don't think you would have ever hit this. We were on the 3rd. We didn't even make it to the end of the 3rd mission, and that choice you had to make, you were going to do that at the end of missions 3 and 5 too.
Uh-huh.
So it was designed to at least last a little bit longer, but it didn't.
Yeah, John talked me into rushing the door, which I think was the right decision.
Oh, it definitely was.
Yeah, without a doubt, that ended up saving us, man. There's no way we would have had a chance. So that was in, so I'll admit up front.
Rushing the door and not resting was huge because as soon as, if you would have rested, I was going to stick this guy right here. And then Vader would have gotten out of there. So you would have to go through them to get to Vader. I don't know that it would have made that much of a difference, but I mean, having him right here in your face versus back here, I think would have been a little different.
Sense.
Yeah,
but you guys definitely made some good decisions.
I'll admit up front, I was reading online, but even before I read online, in thinking about the game and everything, you can't just run around and just be like, oh, Star Wars, awesome, I'm gonna kill everybody and blast everybody.
Oh no, you gotta focus, man. You gotta focus on the objective.
Exactly, and I was reading online about some people who were having problems playing as the rebels, and yeah, that was just the #1 advice was, no, you have to play to the mission objective, and you have to keep thinking about what are we trying to do. So that's why probably every time I play this game as Rebel, I'm always going to be asking you, twice, all right, what are we doing here? Because I want to make sure it's absolutely clear in my head,
Oh yeah, that should always be your goal. that should be good advice for any game.
Yeah. Well, but specifically in this one, because in other games you can make up for it, right? In other games, you can teeter around a little bit, and you might be able to buy yourself some time. In this one, it just doesn't seem like most of the missions so far have had the luxury of time.
Yeah, the sense very similar.
Yeah, I think you can get caught up with just trying to kill guys, which isn't always the point.
Killing guys, and then as far as I'm concerned, the search crates are complete distractions. If like John, you just happened to be right next to one and it was easy, but you should never go out of the way to go after them because they're just distractions at the end of the day.
Yep, that makes sense to me too. I mean, I was thinking about it earlier, like knowing the crates are there and they're worth 50 credits, it can actually be, a good idea if you think you're doing okay in the mission. Maybe you want to try to plan it out so you can pick one up. But yeah, I mean, I would otherwise agree with you. Like, if it's not convenient, it's a waste.
Everyone receives 1 XP. Heroes receive 100 credits per hero, and the Imperial player receives 1 influence. So we're gonna do the end of round stuff. I get 1 XP. You guys, Steve is at 1, John is at 3. And you guys have 250, 350, 450, 500 credits to spend.
Don't we only have 450?
And you got John got a John got a crate.
Oh, the crate. That's right. So it's 500. Yep. Okay.
And then let me pull your cards for you. So you get 6 of each tier 1 and tier 2. Which one do you guys want first?
Tier 2.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, don't waste your time on the tier ones.
Hey, you never know.
If we see something good. If we see something
There's more
good, man.
options for you guys.
Yeah, right.
All right. Combat coat. The tier 2 combat coat. I think there's a tier 1 combat coat too. The 434 Death Hammer. Wow, that sounds awesome. Overcharger. Slicing tools. Vibro Knuckles, and a Spread Barrel. Those all sound amazing.
Red
Jeez.
barrel can't use. We don't have any guns. Overcharger. We don't have any guns either. So we can ignore those 2. So Vibro Knuckles, the Death Hammer, we don't have enough for because we only have 500. I wish we had more.
Sorry.
That's okay. I think it was the right choice picking up that med pack anyway.
Now you can.
Well, it definitely saved us in that game, right? Because you would have flipped over.
Yep.
You can save. You can sell.
Oh, that's right.
Your stuff back for half the cost. I think rounded up to the closest 100. That was in Descent. Let me check that how it is. But if that's something you want to do.
I don't think it rounds up because I think everything is just. Oh, that's right. You could get 25, right?
Yeah. Okay. Maybe round it to the next 50. So, but you get 100. Let me see. You get 150 for the armored gauntlets, and
Yeah, I know. I just read that.
The 225 for the portable med kit. So I think that goes to 250. Yeah. Oh, so here's your one survival gear, marksman barrel, DL44, E11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The balanced hilts and the DH17.
Yeah. So Howard, I just looked it up. It doesn't. There's no talk about rounding. You just get half the credits.
All right.
So yeah, Steve, like we could sell your armored gauntlet back to be able to get the Death Hammer if we wanted to get that.
Yeah, a blue and a red. That's pretty good. We got slicing tools. Okay, don't know the interest of that one. Vibro Knuckles. What do you need, John?
Well, Vibro Knuckles would be. I don't know. It's hard to say if that would actually be an upgrade to my Vibro Axe because the Vibro Axe has a red die,
Oh.
right? And the Vibro Knuckles are just a green,
Mm-hmm.
which it's not bad, but the red is definitely better for attack. Green brings a lot more range to it, which yeah, actually that looks like to be the big difference. The red has a 3, 1 in 6 chance of a 3, and then the green has range. So I don't think I want the Vibro Knuckles. I think I'd rather have the red die still.
I'm thinking the Death Hammer for you, and I'd be okay selling something for that.
Well, I think we still want to probably keep that portable med kit.
Yeah, I agree.
That seems worthwhile because I think health is one of the hardest things to come by in this game. So then you'd be selling your armored gauntlet.
For 150. So it would have 50 left after the purchase, but I think it's worth it.
Okay, we doing it?
I'm okay with it. Are you? Is that something you'd want?
Yeah. I mean, having a ranged weapon would definitely. I mean, granted, my character is going to be doing more melee than anything else, but it definitely helps to be able to, do that range attack when needed.
Yeah, because that way we both can do a range attack.
Right.
Do it then.
Okay, Howard.
What are you guys doing?
Selling the gauntlets.
Okay.
So we get 150 for that. So then we're up to 650, and for 600 we'll buy the Death Hammer.
That doesn't sound good.
The 434. Yep.
Wow. All right. So John's got the Death Hammer.
Yeah, and then I don't
You're
think.
down to 100.
Yeah, no, we should be down to 50.
Yep.
50?
Yep. Those gauntlets were 300, so it gave us 150, and then we had 500 to start, so that's we're up to 650.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yep.
And then I can have my plasteel staff and my lightsaber.
Oh, you're going to keep the plasma stuff. Okay.
Yeah, I can't sell it. I've already looked.
Yeah, Descent used to be able to get 50 for yours, but portable med kit. Any XP?
Oh, I didn't even look at that.
I have 3. Do we have unlimited number of these cards, Howard?
What do you mean unlimited? You have what you have in front of you. You're in your character
So
deck.
I mean, like, if eventually I got enough where I had like 6 of these cards, all 6 of them would be in play at the same time.
Yep.
Okay.
I am not going to spend mine. I'm going to save it.
Whoa. What do you think about Rampage for me, Steve?
Rampage. Look at. After you resolve charge, you toss out. Oh my god. You charge all the time. You toss that figure adjacent to you, suffers a damage. That's pretty good.
And I definitely charge all the time. I mean, I run into corners of troops just so I can do that. I can attack multiple people.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of funny, because if I use that charge ability, I'm not really using the Death Hammer much, but but that's alright.
It gives you the option.
Yep. Alright, I think I'm buying it then.
Okay.
What is it called?
Rampage.
Rampage!
What's the XP on it?
You guys don't watch Archer?
It is 3 XP, so I'm down to
0.
0.
0. Okay. Steve, you're saving yours. Okay.
Yep.
I totally didn't use my rarity target at all, though. I'm an idiot. That's what I did wrong. At the end of every round, I'm supposed to choose a hero who has not suffered strain, and that hero suffers 2 strain. That might have been big, but
That would have affected the Wookiee. I wouldn't have been
Yep.
able to do that charge at the end of the game. At
yeah.
the end of the round there. Yeah.
I'm getting for my influence high value target, which deplete this card when a hero is defeated, increase threat by the threat level. So that's going to be applied going forward. You guys finished the side mission, so now you got a new one, which is your 2 side missions are generous donations and homecoming. And then the next one we're going to do is Imperial Hospitality for the story mission, which is what you got because John, you guys won the other one, the one before previously. That was the story mission. So, all right.
So I wanna chat to you guys more about
Okay.
this
I'm gonna
stuff.
end it.
But I gotta take off. I'll ping you guys a little bit later and maybe we'll chat.
All right.
All
All right. I'm gonna
right.
go ahead
See
and
you
end the
guys.
progress. Good game, guys.
Thanks.
Later.
Later, guys.